How to sing any song. Hey gang, Ken Tamplin from Ken Tamplin Vocal Academy, where the proof is in the singing. I'm going to teach you guys how to sing any song, and the next song I want to do is Suspicious Minds by Elvis. Now, I kind of poured through the most sung karaoke songs, the most Smule, the highest rated songs, Spotify, etc. And there are a few that just kept rising to the surface, and this is one of them. And how we want to do this is I want it to be fun, okay? Because if things aren't fun and they're arduous, then there's less likely a chance that you're going to want to do it a lot and get good at it and really learn the song. So now I've done a couple of these, and I might reiterate a couple points that I've made already, but the first point is, what do we do when we want to go sing a song? Well, chances are we're driving along, the radio comes on, it's a song we like, we turn it up, and it's so loud that you can't really hear our own voice, and we kind of lean into the guide vocal or whoever's singing it. So, we're not naked in December snow with our voice way out front like this. We're hiding behind the ghost or the guide vocal, hiding behind the original singer. But so we're going to kind of start there because that's how most people learn songs, right? But then they don't quite take it to the next level, and they don't necessarily believe they can do it. Maybe there's a part that's too high or whatever. So I use a company often. They are called karaokeversion.com. No, I'm not endorsed for them. No, I don't get any kickbacks. They just happen to usually have some decent stuff. They've really ramped up their game over the years. But there's two ways you can buy one of their tracks. You can get one for 99 cents that's just the instrumental track or that with a guide vocal, or you can get a custom track where it lets you actually mix your own song. It's the coolest thing ever. So you can mute tracks, you can, braise tracks, you can, whatever you want to do with it. It's pretty cool. And if you extract them all, you could put them in a mixing console like this and put effects on them and mix them, pan them, however you want, whatever. That's not my point here though. But my point is that what I've done is I've pulled down 3 different versions of this song. The first version is going to be the track with the original guide vocal singer. Now, this is just a demonstration singer, and I'm not even listened to this yet, so I have no idea. And I don't think I've ever sung this song before, so I don't even know the lyric. I just printed them out. That's the first thing. Second thing is, I'm not going to second guess the key because I can sing kind of almost anything. But for you, if it's problematic, on karaokeversion.com, there is little arrows, and you can arrow down and put this song in the key that is comfortable for you. So that is the first goal, is to find something, a song initially. Just learn how to sing any song. You got to start somewhere in a key that is comfortable for you. Okay, first thing. Second thing is try to find songs where the melody line is not really moving. It doesn't have like a ton of dynamic range, so you can keep it kind of simple. So this is also pretty simple. And I've noticed songs like this, and even Neil Diamond and stuff. There's a lot of songs that are relatively easy to sing, and I think that's why they're such big popular hits in karaoke. All right, now I'm gonna go ahead and play it. Let me put my glasses on. I'm making a spectacle of myself. Anyway, I need this so I'm gonna play it, and then I'm gonna call up the lyrics. So let's do this here, and I'm just gonna sing to it. So like you would. So pretend we're in the car, driving down the freeway. We love this song. Comes on the radio. We crank it, right? And now we're gonna sing to it. Here we go. All right.
We're caught in a trap. I can't walk out because I love you too much, baby. Why can't you see what you're doing to me when you don't believe a word I say?
All right, I'm going to stop there. Just grab the verse. All right, now, I want you to do this a bunch of times. I want you to get your phone out. This is what I get all of my students to do, okay? All my students, I instruct them to record themselves so they can listen back, monitor, and correct themselves, be self-regulating, okay? Now, we're going to get your phone out, and you're going to sing to this and kind of place your phone. You can place it closer to the stereo or whatever your listening device is if you're too concerned about your voice. Most people do not like the sound of their voices when they first start. Me too. Like, I did not like the sound of my voice when I first started. So be okay with that, right? So, I just don't sound good in a trap. I can't walk out. I don't love it. So now I'm not going to make this a technical lesson. I have lots of technical lessons. If you want to diaphragmatic support, open throat technique, bright ping to get clarity in the voice and stuff, you'll get all that. And I have a singing course. Not even going to talk about that right now. I want to go straight to this for our benefit. Now, if you noticed, I sang it kind of straight. The song is kind of straight. But the other thing is I want to bip over to the version now that has just the instrumental version, okay? So here's the track without vocals.
We're caught in a trap. I can't walk out because I love you too much, baby. Why can't you see what you're doing to me when you don't believe a word I'm saying?
Okay, let's stop there. Hold on. All right, now, if you do this a lot of times, or you make different mixes of percentages of that lead vocal, so you can kind of hide behind it a little bit and just keep singing into it. Most people don't sing for lack of confidence. They don't like the sound of their voice. They're afraid they can't sing a certain note, like maybe the chorus or something is too high, so you can pitch it down if it's too high for you. Find the mean average of what the highest note is the song. That's a general rule, by the way, is if you have a song where you're kind of really concerned about that, you find the highest note in the song and then you bring the song down to around the highest note so you know you're comfortable hitting the note. So you can sing the rest of the song and you have all the confidence you need to get to that note. That's a good rule of thumb. Rule of thumb. So anyway, and so what I did was I sang to it without the track, and I do that a bunch of times till I feel really comfortable with it. Now, another thing I like to do is I like to just listen to the solo vocal to match it for tone, for intonation, to make sure my pitch is right, make sure my phrasing is right, make sure that the tone of the sound is okay, right? So I'm going to match this guy, and I'm especially going to pay close attention to my pitch. Here we go.
We're caught in a trap. I can't walk out because I love you too much, baby. Why can't you see what you're doing to me when you don't hear what I'm saying?
Now, I can't really hear it that well, so I'm hoping I was kind of in. I didn't want to wear headphones because I didn't want you guys thinking that it's all pre-recorded. It is not. This is all on the fly, all live stuff, so that I can just legitimize what's going on here between you and me figuring this stuff out together. So now that I've done that, I'm still recording. I'm checking myself out. How did I do? You tell me. I think I did okay. Now, I'm deliberately trying to sing it straight because he sings it straight. I want to hear this guy alone for a second. Check this out. He didn't sound that good to me. Here, wait, let me back this up. Hold on. Here we go.
We're caught in a trap.
He's trying to sound like Elvis.
I can't walk out because I love you too much, baby.
Okay, well, okay, so in the spirit of Elvis, right, because we want to sound how to sing our favorite song or how to sing any song, right?
We're caught in a trap. I can't walk out because I love you too much, baby. Yeah. Why can't you see what you're doing to me when you don't believe a word I'm saying?
All right, now, it's not quite Elvis. It's kind of Ken Tamplin meets Elvis, sort of. Anyway, but you want to do that. Got my phone out. I'm still listening. I want to know, did I drift off the pitch? Did I have any sharps and flats? If I had sharps and flats, were they, and I've done it over and over again, was it at the same spot? Was I always flat on the top note, or was the bottom always sharp? There's a tendency for that. People on the bottom notes will sing a little sharp, top notes will sing a little flat. I want to make sure that I sang it with good intonation. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come back over here to the original track without vocals. I think I was pretty on. So here we go.
I'm caught in a trap, we're caught in a trap. I can't walk out because I love you too much, baby. Yeah.
Did I drift? Let's check it out.
I'm on. we're caught in a trap. I can't walk out because I love you too much, baby. Why can't you see what you're doing to me when you don't believe a word I'm saying? Okay, now the more we do this, the more we first start out with the vocal maybe really loud in the mix. Maybe we make a mix for karaoke version, vocals really loud, and we get to really hide behind it. And then little by little, we bring percentages of that voice down so that we can overpower the voice a little bit, eventually eliminate that voice altogether, and then take it that step farther. Don't just sing into the track. Isolate your own vocal, sing a solo vocal version and record it, and then see how you stacked up to pitch, intonation, the same thing, tone, character, and we can even do something else. If you want to add a little something to it, we're caught in a trap. I can't walk out because I love you too much, baby. Right now, people say, that's too much, Ken. I had this engineer one time. He had a slogan for me when I have 40 records out, and this is way back in this band I was in called Shout. And he said, Ken Tamplin, when way too much is only the beginning. And so I used to like to overproduce stuff, or I like to take things to a lot of different levels. So if I was singing this, if I had the freedom to sing it and not be graded on sounding just like Elvis, I would do my own, oh, why can't you see what you're doing to me when you don't believe a word I'm saying? Right, like I'd play with it a little bit because I like soul and I'd add some soul to it. That's just me. But if I need to, I can, pare it down and make it sound simple like this too. Hopefully this was helpful, you guys. I do have a singing course called How to Sing Better Than Anyone Else. If you're at all interested, you can find it right here at Ken Tamplin Vocal Academy, where I also have a free singing forum, over 25,000 singers, all talking about how to get good at singing. And please don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. That would be really cool. And stick around for my next video. I'm gonna sing.